Alright, let's say you're making a community world. And you're like, I want to add tokens. I got you. So, I'm just gonna get with the basics real quick. This lets you set the amount of, tokens you get per day. So I made it 1003. But you can set this to any amount you want. So, boom. It gives you 5, and it's time bound. It's daily, but there's another one that's also time bound. It's this one lets you set the amount of tokens and the amount of time. So it says enter token amount, and then it says select time units. So you could change these from seconds to minutes, hours, and days. Alright, so this is a token. Yeah, let me actually look at the name. It's called a token exchange. This is one of the first blocks where you can edit both colors interchangeably. It's actually pretty cool. So this is going to be main, and then the secondary will be this. Totally not like the original. This is a cost. So if we just hang this up to a light, right? So you can see whenever, and I lose 100 tokens, and it'll be on. Obviously, if you want it to stay on, then use this and this, but that's for another tutorial. But yeah, you can pay, and it will remove it. But you know what won't remove it? This thing. This thing, you can click it if you have 1,000. Well, actually any value. And it won't actually get rid of any of your tokens. So pretty much. Okay, I'm at, let's check. Okay, I'm at 99,000. But if I set this to 0, now I'm at 0. Who would have guessed? This big machine, you can put an item in this blue thing, and it'll show it. You put that item, has to be specifically that item, and then boom, it'll give you the tokens. This is farmable. But one little neat fact, you can write hi on this note, right? I wrote the word hi. I put this in. If I put in something that just says the letter H, it won't work. But if I type in the letter hi, it'll actually work. Did I just say the letter hi? Alright, so I'm on the yellow team. This has a red T on it. So if I click this, it won't affect me. It'll only affect the people that are on this team. So if I were to touch it again, now it affected me, since I'm on the red team. But if I were to be on any other team, it won't affect me. So this block is pretty much the same, but instead of setting you to X amount, it'll give you X amount. Big difference. So let's say I'm on the yellow team. Of course, it won't affect me. But if I'm on the red, boom, it'll affect me. And it's actually giving me tokens. I know you can't see it, but yeah. And you can change the value of this, like any other. Now this, alright. So you can name your tokens. So I'm gonna name it hi. And now, if I were to put this, look, it's actually called hi. So this will set you to a specific amount of tokens. So let's say you want every player to only have 100,000 tokens. Instead of being allowed to have, infinite. it'll set your players to only this amount, and etc. Like this could be for like this. This could be for like, okay, so pretty much, let's say I want to give myself 100,000, right? You're at the limit of purple tokens, so it won't let me get any more than this number. You actually can't set these though. You can only set these by like the plus and minus. These gates are the same thing as the button thing, but you like walk through it and you can see it, whatever. Alright, so this is player kill player. Yeah, player kill. This is player death. Once a player dies. This is player win. When a player wins. And this is mob death. Where if you set like a specific mob, like this the wasp, you can put it in. So these, once you walk through it, it'll set you to the tokens. So instead of having a button, if you want like a player to have to like walk through, then they'll walk through and then they'll get X amount of tokens. You need to have an X amount of tokens to pass, but you could set this so less than X amount of tokens, at least X amount of tokens, exactly X amount of tokens, not equal to X amount of tokens. You could set it to any of those, and obviously you could